night. I was so proud of you. You really killed it. You looked good getting that Player of the Season award. Hopefully, you can get the Ballon d'Or in the next few years, in the next couple years, maybe even sooner. So just to go over this season, you actually, for the second half of the season, you were getting a lot of news written about you, about your performances, how you were doing, just how much of a baller you had been. So, congrats on that, being recognized. You actually scored your first hat trick for the club during this last part of the season. So, even more congrats to you, dude. Like, it was a great hat trick. You actually got it in a 3-2 win over Nashville FC. So it was a great game. I enjoyed watching it. All your teammates congratulated you. Social media was blowing you up. And yeah, it was a great night for you that night, I bet. You also got another good performance with your last minute brace versus Orlando City FC. You got a last minute penalty and you scored it from the spot, of course. And I mean, you just looked so happy in that video. Your teammates were happy for you. You guys really got a good point away from home. It's very crucial at that stage of the season. You also got called up finally for the national team. You got called up for the national team, which, I was expecting it sooner or later. I would say compared to other strikers, you are definitely the best striker from the United States at the moment. And I feel like just a move to Europe is gonna prove that even more and definitely get you onto bigger and better teams. Now, unfortunately, although your season was one to remember, especially by the fans and the players, it didn't go as planned, and you guys actually ended up in 5th place at the end of the season, which is kind of a bummer. You guys, technically, the team did improve place-wise, but being in 5th wasn't on you. You did all that you could. It was more so by the end of the season when you were getting called up. The team did drop a lot of points while you were gone, and they went from 3rd place to 5th place, and it was kind of a struggle to kind of get back those points, because the gap had already grown. But no worries, you performed well with the national team, so that's all I could really ask from you. You made the absence worthwhile. So, but yeah. So overall, your guys' season ended at 5th place in the league. You guys were unfortunately eliminated in the round 1 of the MLS Cup.